Young and Restless fans, welcome back to Soap Family. We know that in the world of soap, people tend to make wrong choices when in pain and agony. And the same is about to happen with Claire Newman, who now has her heart shattered to pieces. And people, this is just the beginning. Cole Howard is dead, and Kyle is emotionally unavailable at the moment. So Claire ends up sleeping with Holden Novak. In a jaw-dropping twist, Holden secretly sends a scandalous photo of himself in bed with Claire to Cane Ashby. And trust me, what Cane does next is going to turn everything upside down. If you thought Claire's downward spiral was intense, buckle up because this might just be the beginning of the end for her, Kyle, and possibly more. So after an emotionally vulnerable night, Claire and Holden end up sharing a bed together. Claire, heartbroken from Cole's passing and feeling left behind by Kyle, made a choice that would change everything. But it doesn't just stop at a simple one-night stand. The next morning, as Claire might be grappling with some serious regret and confusion, Holden captures a picture of them in bed, both obviously without clothes. In a shocking twist, instead of just deleting it or trying to cover his tracks, he takes a bold step and sends the photo straight to Cane Ashby. So here's the big question. Why? Cane is back in Genoa City. And trust me, he's got a plan. And it's not just about getting his corporate throne back. Cane teaming up with Phyllis and having those secret meetings with Holden, he's on a mission to rebuild his empire, and he's doing everything possible: manipulation, blackmail, and some serious psychological warfare. So, Cane just got his hands on this explosive photo from Holden, and it's a game changer. He now possesses the ultimate weapon that could blow up Kyle and Claire's relationship and maybe even take down Newman's credibility. And just like that, Cane shows us he knows exactly how to put it to good use. So, what exactly does he do? Cane keeps the photo under wraps and goes straight to Kyle Abbott. Kyle might have been a bit emotionally distant recently, especially while getting close to Audra in Europe, but he still considers Claire to be his. When Cane drops this photo right in Kyle's lap, it's like a gut punch that he never saw coming. Even worse, he has no idea that Holden was behind the entire plan. Kyle is convinced the worst has happened. Claire has betrayed him during his absence. This sets the stage for Cane to pull some strings with Kyle, whether it's getting him on board with Kane's fresh business ventures or twisting him against the Newmans and the Abbotts in a jaw-dropping twist. At first glance, it seems like Holden is the villain of the story, but he might just be following Kane's orders. He stepped up when she needed him the most, and he was there to comfort her during her most vulnerable moments. But despite what it looks like, Cane might have set him up to seduce Claire and stir up some drama. If that's the case, we're not just talking about betrayal here. This is straight-up entrapment. If Claire discovers the truth, it could completely shatter her relationship with Kyle. We might even see a complete meltdown. And who knows, she could end up back in treatment. With Kyle sidelined, Claire feeling the heat, and Cane lurking with a sly grin, Genoa City is gearing up for yet another explosive showdown. And come on, Kyle is just a step away from sleeping with Audra himself, and this will be the final blow, says the spoilers. I really feel sorry for what started as a sweet second chance has now exploded in spectacular fashion. Will Cane finally get the corporate revenge he's been plotting for months? I mean, Victor will have a lot to worry about once he finds out about the scandal. Victoria is a mess, and Claire is now an emotional wreck. So Cane intends to have Victor focused on his family while he pulls the strings from behind for something explosive. So, was Claire set up from the start? Is Kyle getting played like a pawn? So, just how far will Cane go to get his power back? Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and keep your eyes peeled for more jaw-dropping spoilers from The Young and the Restless.